You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moon. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazon, a.k.a. Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are this side of heaven. God bless you all. Woo, man, I'm still thinking about that knockout yesterday. I'm still thinking about that KO yesterday. Damn, I hope H2O was good. I hope H2O is good. Shit. Man, shout out to Bahdi, man. Shout out to Bahdi with that incredible knockout of the year 2024. We still early, ladies and gentlemen. We still early. Hold on. Still early. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion. Undisputed. Knockout in the second round. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, Puerto Rico in the building. Boricua, Carolina, Puerto Rico, BK, New York. Amanda Serrano doing it again. That's why she's the GOAT. That's why Amanda Serrano is the GOAT, the greatest women fighter of all time, the most decorated champion, one of the most decorated champions in the history of the sport of boxing. Got one more to tie it up. One more to tie it for the knockouts, for the most knockout in women boxing history. If she knockouts Katie Taylor, November 15, Netflix on the co-main event of Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Let's go out there in Texas. I think Amanda Serrano I think she's gonna stop Katie Taylor. I think it's time. I think she's gonna stop Katie Taylor. If she stopped Katie Taylor, become a 2-division world champion, 7th division world champion, 7th division world champion, 2-division world champion, and then at the same night, you're going to tie the record for more knockouts in women boxing history, tying with Christy Martin. Man, you gotta give a lot of credit. Gotta give a lot of credit to the Amanda Serrano. Can't wait. I think I'm gonna go to that fight. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Smash the like. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing is good. Boxing is great. A lot of people still talking about also Vasily Lomachenko not going to be fighting. Pull out from the negotiations or his team pull out from the negotiations with Gervonta Tank Davis. That was supposed to be one of the premier fights in the lightweight division. And there's some people that are saying that that's a duck. There's people that are saying, yo, Lomachenko was scared of Tank Davis. Finally, when Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis on the negotiation table, oh man, why Lomachenko is running? I don't know. Who's in the building? Phenom in 135-pound division. Kid Austin, a.k.a. Flo Schofield, a.k.a. Who Wants That Smoke?
Damn right.
Senior. What's good? Man, it's been an epic night, man. People still got some chills after that KO with H2O. Hopefully he's good. It could have been Kid Austin. Body snatch your shine, man. Body snatch your shine.
Yeah, he did, but now I give him more shine when I get him. So.
All right. Is it Body Kid Austin, November 15th? Is it still the same date?
That's what we're pushing for.
We don't know yet.
Oh, y'all don't know yet? Oh man. We need you in that Netflix Mike Tyson show. But anyway, if it's not, then it'll be you headline and Golden Boy Promotions The Zone. It's still gonna be good. So what's new, kid? I mean, your name is swerving around, junior, senior, potential with Keyshawn, potential with Shakur. You're WBA ranked number 2, potential to be almost mandated to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. You're in great position.
Yeah, now we're just taking our time, see where, Oscar and them, where they put us and guide us, and soon to that world title soon. So that's the plan.
Is that the major plan? Because look, even if it's not for a world title, you got Cepeda. That's a great fight. That's a money fight. You got again Shakur. Shakur's a title fight. Keyshawn is a great fight. Bahdi now, because Bahdi got an aura right now. Who said
Keyshawn a great fight? Just asking.
I
No
think it's a good fight.
shade. No
I think it's a
shade.
good fight. I think it's a good fight.
How?
I think it's been well marinated.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just asking, how is it a good fight? Like, elaborate.
I mean, of course, I think sports and business wise, because I just think that I think that fight been marinated. I think we've been hearing for the past almost 2 years, a Keyshawn and a kid. So business wise, it is a potential fight. Now if y'all wasn't talking, there wasn't no back and forth. And y'all been on other platforms, y'all been face to face. Keyshawn Davis went to Oscar De La Hoya and asked for the fight. If it wasn't for all of that, the storyline. So there's a storyline behind the Kid Austin and Keyshawn Davis. So I think that's a good fight.
But Keyshawn was just using that as marketing. Keyshawn, Keyshawn not gonna fight us. Plus, Keyshawn not even on our radar for real because he don't want to send a contract.
Keyshawn, his bluff been called too many times. He had too many opportunities to have the fight present itself. But after that little spell where he was saying our name, then after that he didn't want our names no more. Now he want T.O. and so it's like we called his bluff.
Now we got like Zepeda and Tank. We want Zepeda and Tank. I mean, that's why we worked this hard to get in this position. We don't want to go backwards. Like, that would make sense for us.
And that's why I name all those potential matchups. You got the Zepeda, that's Golden Boy promotion. That should be easy to make, but maybe he's in position where they mandated Shakur and Zepeda, but seems like Oscar De La Hoya don't want to get that fight, or he said there's more options. He said there's 3 options. Are y'all one of the options?
Let me ask you this question.
You ask a lot of questions.
Let me ask you this question.
I'm going straight through, baby. I'm going straight through the questions. The fans want to know. You got a lot of options. Just 2 years ago, you just trying to work your way in the rank. Now you in the top of the rankings. So now you got a lot of fights. And this time
I told you that was gonna happen, Punch. I told you this was gonna happen.
And before they could avoid you, but now it's like you in position now.
Zepeda might move over, and then we align to fight Tank.
I bet you, Punch. I bet you $200 when that Zepeda fight gets here that he is gonna move out the way. He gonna be like, nah.
And Tank gonna probably drop the belt, so we'll be probably fighting number 3. I don't think Tank gonna fight us.
I mean, they shouldn't, because let's not forget, Tank is not a super WBA. He's a, what I'm saying? They took the super out the way, so he's going to be mandated now. He should be mandated. He shouldn't be like,
he could drop the belt at 40. He could drop the belt and say, I'm having to fight at 140. He could move to 140.
So if y'all think he's gonna do that, so what y'all think y'all need to do, performance-wise or winning-wise, to, lure Gervonta Tank Davis into a fight with you?
Trying to get our game plan, brother. You're not slick.
hey, just give a little bit of a game plan, half the game plan.
Well, I'll go first. Me personally, I just think, I just keep doing what I'm doing. We know what we do in the gym and how we train and, how we come to fight. So at the end of the day, I feel like just us personally, we know that we ready. And now it's just for the time for the fight to be made, for the promoters and all the teams to talk. So we know what we're doing on this side. And when the fight is made, whether it's a year or 2 from now. But I feel like it's going to be one of the biggest fights.
I think that's going to be a big fight, of course. What you think about your division now? I mean, like, you're happy that y'all got these type of options, and these options are actually realistic. It's not like y'all still, I mean, y'all contenders. Y'all not no more, prospects. Y'all contenders. So no, what you feel about the position y'all in and the potential matchups and realistic? Could all these names that I just mentioned, do you think that all these names is realistic? Y'all can sit on the table and make these fights happen.
Which one is realistic? Like, what's the names again?
Tank, Zepeda, Shakur, Keyshawn. I can't say Pitbull. He's a 140.
Keyshawn is not going to fight us. Shakur not going to fight us. So you can eliminate those 2 names.
No,
I think realistically we got Frank Martin, Zepeda.
You want his leftovers?
No, I'm saying realistically the people that will really fight us.
Bahdi, he called my name.
Yeah, Bahdi.
Isn't a Frank Martin fight, like if y'all get a Frank Martin fight, that's almost like a gauge fight. Like
I
a
feel like
gauge.
that would be a fight before the
Yeah.
Tank fight.
That'd be a cage fight.
But I want Bahdi though, because he got on that stage and he yelled.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I want to hear your opinion, bro. Because I was actually like in a couple minutes ago, I was watching your live fight, and H2O was doing his thing, but your reaction.
That caught me by surprise though.
That was funny.
But when in the beginning, I'm like, yo, I don't like the way that he's keeping his left hand down. I said, and then in the middle, I'm like, you playing with your food now. Like he was doing good. He was jabbing, good combinations, going to the body. I wish he was going to the body a little bit more. I just think that he was playing with his food for too long, and then you can't do that in the sport of boxing. You ain't finished your breakfast, so you got eaten up. Pause.
Now hold on, because I told people when they come on here they can ask questions. So goated. Number one, Kid Austin ain't dying in no darn ring.
Bro, you weird, dude. You weird, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Okay, now we're gonna move on down. When we move up to fight Cruz, and the Martin fight is fire.
Which Cruz?
We don't got no problem fighting anybody. Anybody that follows us, you know that. We have no problem fighting anybody.
Shout out to Rapstone Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London, bruv. Said Kid versus the Canadian. He's talking about Bahdi.
Oh yeah, we gonna fight him in November.
I'm telling you,
working on it.
Bahdi, man.
And Keyshawn, people say life and logic, something like that. Y'all say people here want to see Austin versus Keyshawn. I want to see it too. We've been calling it 2 years, but there's nothing we could do. We can't make the man get in the ring.
November, if Bahdi don't fight Keyshawn in November. Y'all heard it here first. Push for it.
What before the knockout, what did y'all like about Bahdi? Because I feel like he lost almost every round. Or probably he did lose every round.
Yo, I'm telling you, Punch. I was watching it. Everybody like, oh, who did Bahdi got? Oh, Ashton finna sweep him. I say, yeah, that might be true. But yeah, the dude, he was fighting bums. Man never fought in America before. But he was knocking the bums out.
You said nobody is bum.
Well, no, I'm not saying no. I'm just using the words they were saying. I'm just saying they were saying he was a bum, but this bum was knocking stuff out. So I said, Ashton, all it's gonna take is one punch, and Ashton might go to sleep. And look what happened. He went to sleep.
What I say as a coach, is the guy is a 3-time national champion in Canada. So he have a heavy amateur thing, and he did that on 3 weeks' notice. He knew he wasn't gonna be able to keep up speed-wise. Ashton, he waited till Ashton got all cocky and comfortable in the later rounds, and he took his head off. And that's what I liked about him, his patience and being able to fight through that like an old school fighter would have done, and wait for this young kid to pop his head up out of the hole, and then he got it.
Y'all could tell, like I said in my other interview, y'all could tell he don't work out his neck though.
But that bigger shit on
I actually wanted to say that. I wanted to say that like I was gonna do a video after. And I'm like, man, it look like he don't work on his neck. He don't do that Mike Tyson workout or something like that.
But I know there's plenty of fighters, who got caught with that shot and shook it up. But I feel like they didn't prepare because they knew he was on a 3 weeks notice. So they was probably like, they just gonna go in there, do their thing and
showcase fight.
Yeah. And he actually should be fighting at 135. He was too drained. By the third round, you could tell he was gassed. No powers on his punches.
He wasn't moving his legs.
Too small.
Was it official 135? Because I'm trying to watch the box record. It looked like they haven't put none of the.
It was 134.
None of the wins and losses except for Amanda Serrano last night.
It was 134, but if you look at him when he was about to prepare for us, he was about 160. It's like, so he was too drained. He need to go to 140. But real fast for all them things go up. Kid Austin, a crazy talent, and I've been watching for a long time. But name a knockout artist you fought or a pound for pound fighter you fought.
I spotted your favorite fighter.
Wait, hold on, Goldie. Would you say that Devin at one time y'all saying he was the greatest fighter, something like that? He was undisputed. He got Devin ready for his fights, or when he was in camp with Sean Porter getting him ready, or when he was in there with JoJo Diaz getting him ready for his fights, Goldie. So you got to study on him before you ask these questions, because he already got a pedigree like that.
We appreciate the comments, but at the end of the day, y'all don't be in the gym with us. Y'all don't know how we train. Y'all don't see what we go through. And y'all don't know what we've been in the ring with these other fighters. So only time's going to tell. And when the time comes, I want y'all to get on your knees and apologize.
And hey, Miss Reed, we love you. Don't think we forget you off of Facebook. She said, yeah, she still be around. I believe Kill. All right. So go ahead. We'll read some more to say.
I got one. Mad Brad from X. Mad Brad said, "Would y'all ever fight Andy Cruz?"
I was thinking.
Wait, where's Andy Cruz? Is he even ranked? Why we get Mad Brad? Why we can't get somebody that's in the top 5 though?
He's top 10. In one of the belt federations, he's top 10.
I know, like me personally, I know my dad got his thing. But
Andy Cruz would get his ass. Oh, pardon me. They said I gotta be nice. I know I'm supposed to be nice. I'm going to therapy. But Andy, I think Andy, we would knock him out.
Yeah, I agree, and I would love that fight to get the comparison from those 4 times Keyshawn lost to the 1 time I knocked Andy Cruz out. So.
Do you see that as a rivalry? A lot of people say that Keyshawn and Andy Cruz is a rivalry, but Keyshawn hasn't beat Andy Cruz. Is that a rivalry? If you just fought him a lot, but they never beat you.
Personally, I just feel like to lose to it, and I'm just being funny, you might make a joke, that being serious. You lose to a guy that many times, you should not be talking about anyone else until you get that get back.
Especially if he's a professional.
And he's in your weight class. So it's like this guy done beat you 4 times before you turn pro. And you think that you stepping on everyone else, but you have yet to step on the guy who beat you 4 times in a row. He took your gold medal. I would want to get back.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, he's calling out. He's called you out before. He's called T.O. out before. I think for a guy that got the gold medal, I think you will want Andy Cruz bad, Right. But
it was a close fight. That last fight was a close fight, so it's like, why are you not fighting?
Yeah, that was a close fight too. And one of the fights, I think it was the 3rd one. I think I don't know which one. I don't know if it was a Pan American game or something like that. I think that I had him winning one of those fights. I feel like he got robbed in one of those fights, but it is what it is. I think that he should move up to 140 just because I don't feel like he wants to be the best at 135. I think he should move to 140 because his friendship with Shakur Stevenson is going to be it put a cap on his potential to be the best at 135. What you think about that?
It's weird. That friendship stuff don't, like I said in the boxing voice earlier. If you my friend, let's fight. Let's put some money in each other's pocket. But at the end of the day,
that's simple.
But at the end of the day, if y'all going to be in the same weight class, they've been in the same weight class for like almost a year and some change now. So
listen, from a manager standpoint, their manager got 3 balls in that same money division. Jake Prince. So so manager wise, in the money divisions, around the money division, you got your fighters there. Why not? So I don't think he's gonna have them fight each other.
I think 140 is a money division as well now. The 140.
It can be.
Yeah, but
one of them got to move up.
But where do they go from there? Because Shakur ain't go hold 35 for the longest, and Keyshawn, you look at Keyshawn, he don't got the right build for 40.
Shakur can't go to 40. Go ahead.
He better move out 35.
Yeah, I think Shakur just got there. He got a title, so he's at least he's in position at 135. I think that Keyshawn he doesn't got the world title, but he's calling out guys in the 140-pound division, and I think he's actually. I think I seen them both when I did media credentials out there in Newark early last year, and Keyshawn is bigger than Shakur.
Yeah, Keyshawn is gonna be the one that probably move up. Keyshawn is amazing. Shakur can't move up. His power can't move up. So why would you put him more at risk? As a fighter, you hear a lot of criticism. Beyond criticism going on with these fighters, especially because the entertainment value. You're one of the most exciting young fighters in the sport of boxing. You're always putting on a show. Whether it's a knockout or not a knockout, every round is action packed. Is it important to you to perform for the fans just as much as winning the fight, or is just the win? You don't care how you win. I got to get the W.
I think it's first, you gotta put yourself first, because if you don't come out the ring safe, you don't got no fans to fight for. So after you put yourself first and your health first, then the fans come next, because them the ones who put the money in your pocket, and you gotta give them a show. They ain't coming to see you just not do nothing. I mean, you have never heard me get booed. You have never heard like someone say my fight was not interesting.
Yeah,
always gonna see something in one of my fights. So yeah, the fans, that's who you're supposed to be doing it for. And I know Shakur said his little thing. That's just his opinion. Maybe he feels a certain type of way about it, but I just feel like, the fans are what are able,
Feed your family.
to provide for your family.
So you agree with Oscar De La Hoya when he said, I don't want to promote. He said he don't want to fight for the public. I don't want to promote him.
I agree with 100%. You can't promote that, because now it's like you telling the fans that you don't care what they think. You don't care if they come to your fights. Then when, just say if Oscar did sign him, he promotes him, and then nobody's showing up to the fights, it's like, now who's to blame but Shakur?
Now, and I got a different viewpoint, like we sometimes have. But go ahead, proceed.
No, I'm just saying, just like, even if you felt that way, you don't say that, because the fans are the ones that, pay their hard-earned money, to come and see you, fight. Even if they got a lot of criticizing to do, they still the ones, who come out and support, show love, and just come to watch a good show.
So as a fighter's point of view, and then give me your fan, both of y'all, give me your fan point of view, not a trainer, not a fighter. I know it's gonna be hard because of course y'all professionals, but as a fighter's point of view, and then as a fan point of view, give me your assessment. Is the assessment and the criticism that Shakur Stevenson is getting from the fans overall, is it fair, or is it fair? Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna answer the other thing. I disagree. Before I get into that though.
Wait, why you disagree?
I disagree that it is unfair, because everybody knows Shakur is emotional. So if you judge the fact that he can't deal with his emotions properly and might need therapy also, which I mean, Shakur, so it's no shot. If y'all realize it like that, y'all realize he didn't mean that shit. It's bothering him because he couldn't perform up to the fan standard. So that's like a little kid throwing a tantrum. Fuck the fans. Pardon me for cursing. I'm just giving an example. But I think that's more what it was. I think Shakur wanted to go above and beyond for the fans. That's Shakur.
Because he was letting his corner know that he's going to knock him out each and every round, and he just didn't get it. So is he just frustrated?
Right.
Well,
I think he's in his own head.
I feel like as a grown man, though, you know not to say that. Like, that's like throwing a shot at the fans. Like the fans got nothing to do with the haters on Twitter.
I totally agree.
As a man, you're supposed to know that, like, you don't say that. That's your money right there. Like, they're the ones who make sure you get paid. So, like, just me, emotional or not, like,
no, but
you gotta pick your words.
Somebody not around him then. Like, somebody got to be able to grab that goddamn keypad and say, yo, chill, bro. Somebody not around him to say that, to give him that strong, like, I'm around him, so he can't just do what he want to do. No, bro, if it's gonna affect your brain, nah, we ain't doing that. So somebody gotta help, and I think in that.
So he need a PR. He need a PR quick.
Yeah, he need a PR rep, and he need like that recovery one after you fuck up that could clean that shit up. Because he could be marketing himself and branding himself in a whole different way, but the fact that they not branding himself that way, the fans not seeing it that way. If he was branding himself as like the genius of defense, or like the greatest defensive boxer since Sweet Pea, if they was marketing him like that, when he go in the ring, people won't be looking at him for a knockout, they'll be looking to see the defense. But they not marketing him. They just got him out here boxing. And so there's no marketing from him being done. So they want the fans to come in here, but what fans did you bring? Did you bring the Tyson type fans? What type of fans did you bring in? And that's the part that's missing in this team, I believe.
And I think we had that conversation several times, about the quote unquote the sweet signs. And I said that, the good thing about the sport of boxing, you can't duplicate any fighter twice. There ain't gonna be another Kid Austin. You know what I'm saying? Whatever level you on, there's never going to be another Kid Austin. There's not going to be another Shakur Stevens. There's not going to be another Mike Tyson. That's the beauty about boxing, right? But also, this is the most documented sport in the history of all sports. And when people say the sweet signs, I believe that we've seen the sweet signs be an exciting type of, signs. As an element, as an art. I don't think that boxing would be in the position where boxing has been for more than a century if the sweet signs wasn't exciting. So I hate that nowadays they want to attach the sweet signs. So when somebody say, "Oh, he's boring," oh, but you don't know the sweet signs. Nah, man. Durang was the sweet signs. Leonard was the sweet signs. Mike Tyson was the sweet signs. Holmes, Ali, Joe. Everybody has their element of sweet signs when they in the elite level. I think that people need to stop saying that when we call fighter boring is, oh, I don't understand the sweet signs. You know nothing about the sport of boxing. Yeah, the game is hit and not get hit. It's not trying to get hit. Hit and not get hit.
But like I was saying before, real fast, so then it could go to you. They still not marketing. Remember, Mike Tyson used to be Iron Mike Tyson, and they marketed him like he was almost like indestructible because he was knocking everybody out in 30 seconds. And but that was all marketing. And Sugar Ray Leonard got the Wheatie boxes, and they made him this pretty boy. It was all marketing. That's what boxing is missing. Like Shakur Stevenson, what is his hype name?
Nobody.
I
think his hype man. I think his hype man is not even like is the cosigns. The thing, he got cosigns. He got the cosign of Andre Ward, got the cosign of Terrence Bud Crawford. So when you got those cosigns, you coming in the ring with them, right? So okay, this is the protege of Terrence Bud Crawford. He gonna give us that type of. And then he's promoting. Shakur Stevenson is promoting. Like I like Shakur Stevenson's skills and talent. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that he does have an underwhelming style. I think that's the word. If it's like the appropriate, PR word, underwhelming instead of boring. But it's underwhelming, and that's just it is what it is. But he got a winning style. But I think that is the cosigns. He got cosigns.
Just like
hype man.
Willie Pep is remembered, and how long ago Willie Pep fought, and he's the only boxer that won without throwing one punch. So defense it is, but they not marketing him as a defensive genius. They marketing him like if he's Shakur, like if he's Tank.
Yep, Willie Pep was, and Willie Pep back in the days was the definition of the sweet signs.
And Shakur is the rebirth.
He was an exciting fighter in his day. And when he did, I think that was the third or the fourth round where he didn't land a punch and won the round. But in the 8th round, he knocked his opponent out. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he still showed that sweet signs and then finished him and finished his breakfast in that same fight. So no, I agree. So what do you feel about you entertaining the fans? Is that you answered partially about it's just as good. You're thinking about yourself first. But is how important it is for your brand to be an exciting fighter. When you win a fight and it's not let's say it's not exciting, you feel like, damn, I won, or you be like, I won.
Brand,
right?
Yeah.
What?
You asked as far as the brand, or you asked as far as kid?
The brand.
Oh well, that's my brother. Well, as far as the brand, that's why he didn't take these fights and decided to heal up and get the surgery so that he could give 150%. He don't want to cheat the fans. Like other fighters will go in there, only 70%, and they cheat in the fighters. So I think that he's want to give the fighters the best performance.
Oh yeah, like you said, like I just had to take time to I didn't want no excuse, for my rib and the surgery. So it's like I just had to sit some time out and come back and be 100% so I can give the fans what they want to see. Because I don't know what's wrong with me. I just like fighting and I like punching things. So yeah, I'm always in the fans.
This has been your longest break. Is that injury is the first time that you needed to be out the gym since you started laced up the gloves?
Honestly, yeah. I think honestly, I just like the universe was probably like, you need to sit down for a second, because I feel like we done it so long that our body had got used to working so hard, like where it's nothing. But I feel like it was just like, all right, sit this one out, sit back, recover, and you'll be back stronger. So I feel like the universe was just like giving me a break, hell of a break, put me through all this pain though. I'll say that, but I mean, I feel like it's a well-needed break. Because I don't think I ever took 5 weeks off besides when I got this cut, but that was about it.
Damn, I remember that cut. We all remember that. The infamous licking the blood out your cheek.
Forgot about that, bro.
Shout out to Lofton with the $5 super chat says, yo, for Shakur, if Shakur embrace, and good looking out, God bless you. If Shakur embrace being the scientist instead of the killer, his identity would take off. He's a master fencer, not a gladiator. He's trying to be Bud.
That's like he broke it down.
Yo, Andre Ward was his instructor. I would be marketing that shit like crazy. I would have had epilogues out there and little 24/7 that I would have paid myself, showing Andre Ward, showing the defense, comparing him, and I would have marketed him as a scientific boxing genius. And real boxing fans would feel that stage, so they would be clapping, they wouldn't be booing. But they could hire me. Tell Shakur he need that Best Promotions LLC. That's what we do.
Shout out to Daddy Life. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We here with Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, Jr. and Senior, chopping it up. Of course, he was supposed to be performing yesterday versus H2O, but H2O got knocked out by Bahdi from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Bahdi was tight. That Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying, was, this his Canadian brother Drake. Maybe he was tight, man.
We ain't gonna laugh at him. Because they say, I remember Farrakhan said that don't laugh at a man when he down, when you up. Because one day you're gonna have to come back down. And you might.
So y'all don't want to.
Whoa. I will attest to that. You don't laugh at a man that's down when he been humble and he didn't do nothing to nobody. That would be messed up. But the fact that you were saying all types of crap and some stuff you just don't say, it's like maybe you needed that, like a reality check. Not saying like I'm glad he good, because I actually was before
I see your IG. You was lit.
No, I was.
You was lit. He did and then he did another video and be like, all right, let me humble up.
But when I seen this other angle like an hour ago or so, and you see his mom trying to get in the ring, the commission trying to hold the dad back, but the dad fighting because that's his son right there, and you actually see him laying there, it kind of make you emotional, because it's like, damn, like he looked like he was dead. He was out for like 5 minutes. He think he was dead. So it's like, it's nothing to like truly be celebrating, but like God had to give the reality check, like, brother. Like,
I think God blessed him. I think God sat Floyd down, because Floyd would have killed him.
Boy,
if that guy laid him out like that, imagine how he probably really would have went in the hospital in the coma from brain swelling, because we had to hit him way more than that and way harder than that. So God might have really saved Ashton. And I spoke to Ashton's dad last night and asked the dad, like, nah, y'all not gonna take our easy, something like our easy.
Yes, we is.
Something, it wasn't money, it was like easy opponent, something like that, our easy win.
That was easy money.
And so I'm saying to him, yo, your son need to heal for like 6 months to a year. That was a real concussion. That wasn't like no fake and boom, take a knee.
He was shaking, bro. He was shaking in the
floor. He took damage to his brain. That's gonna show up when he's 60 years old. Something fucked up there. So his dad needs to let him sit back. I even told his dad, I said, we'll give you the rematch. I said, we'll fight him and you could fight whoever the winner is with a rematch, like that. But it is what it is.
It's up to y'all. Y'all want to answer this one? John Irving with a $2 super chat says, "At Kid, why you duck Abdullah, bro? He sleeps
No cheap ass, John. See, I was trying to not start. You make me take me back in the slippers on, John. Don't mess with me. What is that? You should hit him with a bomb or something. Abdullah, we already. John, we whipped Abdullah ass in sparring. I had to tell Floyd to please stop hitting Abdullah so hard. And this was like what? When Abdullah was 18, Floyd was 19. Mm-hmm. This wasn't so far ago. We done fought them in amateur events. We done beat their stable, brother. So stop Mason. They're using that for marketing. That's all it is. Mason is a great fighter. I would never crap on him, but we already know we could beat Mason. So stop.
Let's be real. I think when Abdullah Mason got in the mix was because y'all was talking, y'all was trying to get the Shakur, and then they pushed that Abdullah Mason situation. So it was never really, guys. I'm keeping it real. There was never really Abdullah Mason versus Kid Austin subject. It was a Kid Austin Shakur, Kid Austin Keyshawn, and they threw this Abdullah Mason as like a hurdle to get to,
Shield them. That's all that shit is, marketing. What you think?
Me personally,
Humble though.
John,
shout out to Abdullah though. But
John, yeah, it sounds like you don't touch grass.
What you mean?
Like you don't go outside. But personally, everybody gonna have their own opinion. I can't knock John for having his own opinion. But
that's John up there with all them guys. Oh, that's why he said it looked like he.
yeah, look
John
like
need attention, so we going to somebody else. John.
I'm just saying, realistically, when that fight happened, that boy getting hurt, and then I'm gonna move on to what I was really supposed to be doing in this sport.
let's go. So you got, that's your number one hit. The hit list right now is Bahdi, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. He called my name. Nobody else is calling my name at all. Everybody who called my name don't send the contract. So I feel like Bahdi will be the one. He's on his high horse right now. He just knocked out Ashton Still. So I feel like he should not be running and ducking. I feel like they won't actually make the fight.
Is he signed to any promotional company? What promotional company he signed with?
He a free agent.
Most likely Golden Boy. No, I'm Golden Boy.
Hopefully.
But as of now, he a free agent, but he has a manager, a promoter or a manager, something like that. Oscar hit him up though.
So you clear now after the surgery and everything? You clear the fight. You clear the spar and everything.
I still got like 2 weeks, but after that, because the fight, even from 2 weeks from the fights, ain't like till 4 months away, almost 3.5 months. So I have plenty of time to train and recover. But yeah, I'm just like still in a little bit of uncomfortable. But if I could train tomorrow, I would. I could. I doubt it, but I would try.
All right. What you feel about also? I didn't think we got to chop it up about. Did we got to chop it up about the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney? I know we got chopped it up about the fight, but now where everything is at right now. What do y'all feel about that?
Eat your words, Punch.
Eat your words, Punch. Damn right, we was waiting for you to step in that shit. Oh, Punch, I ain't supposed to be cursing.
Didn't you have Devin?
See, you don't remember.
Huh?
You don't remember. We told you that.
You lost money on that fight, didn't you?
I don't bet in boxing.
That's
smart. You would have lost money on the fight.
That's smart.
We told you that.
I said he could outbox him, but if it was a knockout, it's Ryan.
We told you that shit. How long ago we told you that shit when you made us pay?
I mean, y'all test that chin in sparring. That's what y'all did in sparring at Devin Haney.
And we said Devin Haney chin is questionable. He don't got a chin. Everybody said y'all crazy, y'all capping. And look what happened. And he get all exposed, and then now everybody like maybe Devin wasn't so good. We told him that 3 years ago.
So y'all want Devin no more? Y'all don't want Devin no more?
No.
Devin don't want us no more.
I don't think Devin want nothing but to go to goddamn Dubai and just chill out. Like he don't want to do nothing.
He made enough money. He should just chill.
Relax, brother. I will gladly get your spot.
Yeah, man, that was bad loss. And even though that he got his old back, I don't think that convinced anybody. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't convince anybody. I think we witnessed what we witnessed. We saw what we saw. Even in the pound for look at the ESPN pound for pound list. They took him out the pound for pound list. So if they took this no content serious, they would leave him where they had him, and nobody got him on the pound for pound list. So I guess that it doesn't matter. I don't think that people. I think they still give Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt. And I said that as soon as this Osterin thing came out, that he was going to get the benefit of the doubt. And that's what he's getting. But of course, he's saying a lot of crazy things, Ryan Garcia, that's overshadowing that performance too.
Yeah, it's like nobody even remember the fight now. It's like
yeah. He's doing this now. He's doing a disservice to himself now. If you would have just let people talk and let people, you know what I'm saying? But it's forgetting. He's saying a lot of.
He's doing a disservice to himself.
I think some
marketing. Just think strictly marketing.
But then we could say the same thing. We could say the same thing with Shakur. Because look at Shakur. Nobody really was talking about Shakur outside of the sport of boxing. But this boring content has got everybody talking about Shakur. So then it's a blessing in disguise.
No,
But I
Shakur.
feel Ryan really crazy.
The only way Shakur is relevant is because of TikTok. Because he arguing with everybody. Because he argued with Mason Cameron went viral. That's also he could sign to a promoter. That's all marketing. All that bullshit. He's arguing with everybody. He's emotional, but right now he was trying to build his brand because the fight didn't build his brand. So he had to start arguments to build his brand.
Isn't that unfortunate? I mean, of course, we've seen it in the history of the sport of boxing that, but when it comes to American fighters, like what was the last American fighter? Of course, we got Oscar De La Hoya that was actually liked, and Mike Tyson for the most part was liked, Sugar Ray Leonard. But then after that, seems like the only time that fighters really get the type of traffic that they deserve is that they gotta be some type of asshole. They gotta say something to be hated. They gotta be the villain. Could an American fighter just be celebrated?
I feel like that's true, but then again, once you play in that villain role and once you lose, I'm pretty sure it's worse when you lose playing that villain role.
Adrian Broner.
Exactly. That's a great example right there. If Floyd Mayweather would have took a loss, oh my God.
Ooh.
Oh my God. So I feel like a fighter can be, humble and, just chill and, bring back the old days of boxing.
Only if you get knockouts.
That fighter is me. I'm saying.
Only if you get knockouts, though. You can't be a humble fighter and then not knock nobody out. People gonna they're gonna be bored. They're gonna be like, hell no. You gotta get knockouts.
It's like Bud versus Spence. I mean, it's just two guys that really got dry personalities, right? But that was supposed to be the number one fight in the sport of boxing. They didn't even crack $1 million. I think at least if one of them had that type of that type of charisma, know how to talk and know how to really promote themselves and ignite the fans with their mouth as good as what they do in the ring, I think that should have done. I think those numbers was unacceptable in my opinion. If that's the number one fight in the sport of boxing and barely did more than 600K, I think that's unacceptable. What y'all feel?
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't even paying attention to you. I was daydreaming like that.
It's silly. Nah, how I feel is they just boring. They was dry. They didn't have the excitement, but they didn't have a promotional team. A PR
That's how I get when I watch the Shakur Stevenson.
That understands entertainment. What happened? What did he say?
He said something slick.
Now you say you daydream, and I said that's how the people get when they see Shakur Stevenson.
I was gone. I ain't gonna lie, I was gone.
Dad, you got to go to Ohio and check the faculties right now.
You know something crazy? You said about their numbers. Floyd Mayweather used to put on a show. Like, I mean, not just in the ring, the whole build-up. The show, the walkout. It was an entertainment, a performance. That wasn't that with them. They tried to market that like it was Thomas Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard in the old school way, like the fans just gonna run out. And they don't have to add no value to it. So it was just bad marketing.
Shout out to All About Boxing with a $1 super chat. What's good, my brother? Appreciate you. But yeah, man, boxing is still lit. I think it's kind of slow in terms of matchups. I mean, everybody
is 99 cents, man.
Hmm?
I know that's a blessing. We appreciate everything he gave you. How the hell could they give you 99 cents? no, not them. I'm saying, like, how could they send 99 cents?
Oh, I thought you was cracking on because he sent 99
No, I'm wondering how you can send 99 cents through YouTube. Like, they take change.
It's I buy a little member with that. You feel me?
Oh, shit, you can make a whole $1?
No, they can send
Hey, yo, man, I can't even get sunflower seeds with that, my brother. What's good?
Right, he can give you the whole $1.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? Take 1 cent off, but nah, y'all
oh man, I ain't trying to joke on y'all. Hey yo, any penny counts.
Yo, Punch, I got an exclusive for you.
Go ahead, my brother.
I'm rebranding myself and I'm rebranding Floyd soon.
Why? I mean, like
he didn't even ask.
I'm like, why you rebrand? I mean,
you shut it down before I even could tell what the hell I was saying.
I mean, I'm saying when I hear rebrand, I think about like when, you know what I'm saying, there's a downfall and then there has to be some type of rebrand. Like,
boy, Money Mayweather.
Right. Even Mayweather had to rebrand. Because he's having a kid. He's not a kid no more. He's a grown man.
Do you have the kid already?
October.
And 2 more months.
Well,
end of September. End
of September.
So I can't tell y'all what the name is because I'm gonna try to steal it for our trademark it. And me, I rebranded me because I can't keep yelling like this, Punch. That's why I'm going to therapy because I don't have to. I'm not in the hood no more. I don't have
therapy. I don't see you acting erratic or nothing like that.
No, I needed therapy because I didn't grow up with a mother or father. I grew up in the streets. So everything about me was just survival, you know. And so once you get to a space where now you're doing business, your life, you can't bring that old you into it. Like the way I react, I yell, I may grab a gun, but this ain't the environment like that no more. This is more like make a phone call a lawyer, you know. So I got to change my whole thing, and relationships is breaking up, and you know, I'm real hard because I had to be hard to survive, but now I don't have to be like that.
And you're good looking out, John. This is my guess. You gotta come on, man. No disrespect. I ain't gonna read that one, but good looking out with the $5 super chat, my brother.
I will answer his question if he sends you $100. That John do.
Wait. What happened? Wait.
You just said, "Hey, Kid Austin.
Why did you quit his bond?" We never quit his bond. Maybe John just don't know. We never quit his bond, John. We sparred Shakur 4 rounds, and Shakur couldn't really hit Floyd. Shakur landed a body shot in the 2nd round, but that didn't do nothing.
And I said on the interview, I said he landed a good body shot.
And then Floyd came back and still won the rest of the round.
And then I sparred his homeboy right after.
And we didn't lose no rounds against him. And he asked us to come back to get him ready for another fight, John. So I don't know where you got that from. And I just don't know. Have a good one, John.
Stop using up all that lotion, man. Go outside.
They said, why are the LDBC hating on senior? Who's the LDBC?
You don't got to worry about that.
Wait, I hear Southpaw TV always saying that.
How they hating on me, though?
Oh, I don't know.
Whoever in the crowd that sit there, tell me how they hating on me.
I mean, maybe because they side with Devin Haney and stuff like that. So.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do. You're a part of that.
They talking about
whoever is a potential opponent for
certain. About Black and CC in them.
Are you the enemy?
You talking about Black and CC in them?
They were LDBC.
Oh,
CC is cool with y'all though.
Hold on. That's why I'm about to clear this up. LDBC ain't hating on us. They came to us and visited us. They the ones who gave us Kenny Porter number to contact Kenny to go into camp. Black from there. Cece is a close friend of mine.
Cece, my baby mom's.
She's the one who stopped me and Devin from beefing because she told me, could I chill because she was working with both of us. And since I respect her so much and she's a close friend, I stopped. So I doubt if they hating on us because they like family. They got our numbers. They can call us. So.
Yeah, I mean, when people group everything, like everybody got their channel. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that support. You know, I don't even know how all of them and stuff like that, but I know that CC respect y'all and stuff like that. Shout out to CC and shout out to Black Fight fans or whatever they doing right now. I know he's not doing the boxing stuff no more. Lofton with the $2 super chat said, "Yo, Floyd, who the 5 active boxers you watch most?"
Hold on, Slick. They said I just started therapy, so I can tell you, suck my.
Whoa! We ain't trying to get him banned.
Pardon me.
Trying to get him banned.
So Slick. Let me tell you something, Slick. I live in San Antonio. Bring your ass down here, Slick.
Who's that?
I don't know who he is, but if you think whatever, you bring your weirdo ass here. Now, point me back to that. I'm just starting therapy.
Your therapist ain't gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying?
At all. But you gotta put it in line because I don't want fans thinking they could walk up on me thinking that bullshit. And it'd be a whole different scenario.
We're going to jail.
No, we ain't going to jail.
No, I'm saying
That's why we got people.
You know what I learned in doing it and doing the YouTube. You know, I've gotten, yeah, yo, when I see you, I'm going to do shit. I'm going to F you up. I'm going to do this. Man, I think I've gotten more death threats than the president. This YTBC. Ain't nobody never ever step up to me in their life. Matter of fact, they asked for their picture. Matter of fact, there was one time in New Hampshire. I went to a fight, right? And this dude like, yo, Punch, yo, I just want to let you know that, I be the one in the comment section that be hating on you and stuff like that, blah, blah. And then his girl said, yo, he be watching you every day, yo, but you make me laugh. You funny. Yo, his girl just blew his spot up. I'm like, yo, look at this, man. And then, but he go, hey, yo, can we take a picture? Shit like that. And she kept on saying, like, yo, he be talking bad shit, but he be watching you every day, all your videos. But you make me laugh. That's why he get mad at me.
Right? Because you making her laugh?
Yeah.
Chat, somebody paid you some money for a question. But before you ask that, go to the ask. No, I got Dominican, Native American, and white. That's my descent. And that's why my hair the way we wear our hair, because these my antennas. They grab frequencies if you study or anybody study what hair does. So that's why I wear my hair. I'm very far from feminine for that weirdo. Now, what was the question?
Yeah, my dad had your mama cooking butt naked in the kitchen.
Loyalty over dinero with a $2 super chat said, Kid Austin, is Shakur still your favorite fighter?
Hell no. No. Because, I mean, at this point, like, it ain't no favorite fighter no more. It's no more big bro. It's like, we got to fight. Once we fight, then yes, I can go back to, him being, one of the greatest boxers out there, and, me potentially being a fan of him. But that's until after we fight.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is when, maybe you're not acting like Keyshawn with him. You know how to differentiate yourself. Like, yeah, you cool. I did look up to you at one point. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm in a position where everything I work for, you could be a guy that's gonna stop me from getting what I'm getting. So I got to go through you. And I don't think that Keyshawn see it like how you see it, also, or other young fighters that respect the Shakur. I think you do respect Shakur, but you respect your pursuit of greatness more.
Y'all still mixing up YouTube fighters from real fighters. I told you we had this discussion how many years ago? Floyd Mayweather breeded a group of fighters that was about making the money and entertainment, because Al Heyman, it was about entertainment, putting on shows, not preferably boxing and building legacy. So when you get the Shakurs and you get the Keyshawn's and these people that's chasing the keeping their the Devins, that is the YouTube fighters from the Floyd Mayweather generation and era. He grew up from my knowledge, I'm from that Mike Tyson era. So it's a whole different mindset. My favorite fighter who ever asked that question is Sugar Ray Robinson, Archie Moore, Willie Pep, Henry Armstrong. Those are my favorite fighters. My favorite fighter is not Keyshawn. I have nothing against Keyshawn. I love Keyshawn because I watched Keyshawn grow up.
I know.
You got to remember, he's been doing the amateur since he was 8. We sat there and ate with Keyshawn and his mother. Like, literally, we sitting there talking just like this. Keyshawn always was respectable. But now he get on social media and he started getting out of character. That's why I was chastising him, because this is a different relationship. You got to respect me because I watch you grow up. You know me. So that's why it's like, everybody like, why are you talking to him like that? Because that's like a kid come over to your house to sleep over with your son. You know him, y'all got a relationship. And now he get weird on you like that, like you some stranger calling you old head. And boy, you don't talk like that. Your mother didn't raise you like that. I know. I sat there with her. She sat by me in a box and even also. So it's like that type of shit I didn't like. That's why I was saying you a phony ass nigga. And he not a nigga, y'all. But that's why I was in my emotions like that, because he don't step out of line.
And I guarantee you, when we was in Vegas at that Loma versus Devin Haney, it was a whole different energy when he walked up, because he know not to talk to my dad that type of way when I'm sitting right there. So
But no disrespect him. It was just
that on camera. Should have get that on camera. Y'all media folks are slacking.
Right. Nah.
Nobody got that on camera, which was crazy, but yeah.
Dave Fernandez with a 10. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Keyshawn is a good fighter, but we know how to beat him. Like I said, we've been around him. We watched him so many times in the amateurs. I got over watching 50. I got so much tape on Keyshawn. So it's like, yo, all this stuff, man, come on now. Keyshawn won't stand a chance. But what you was asking?
Dave Fernandez with a $10 super chat. God bless you. Dave Fernandez says, yo, Punch, shout out to the best dads in boxing for keeping it real. Kid Austin dad and T.O. dad, never sugarcoating. Facts. Shout out to all the fathers, man. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. Kid Austin is going to be a newly dad, so he going to know the feeling of what his father had to go through to put him in position and mold him and take care of him and all that stuff. Yeah, man.
Nah, I see World Star. They talk about Miles City. Let me tell you, Miles City interview. That's what I was explaining.
Mill City.
Yeah,
Mill City.
Mill City. Number one, when I came on that interview, I wasn't feeling this shit anyway. And the reason I wasn't feeling him, it ain't like man to man. I don't even know the dude. But he put out an interview where Mason said he stopped Floyd in 1 round, or Floyd got out in 1 round, and that's bullshit.
No. Mill City interviewed Abdul, and I think Abdullah said it, and of course Abdullah was supposed to say Cigar Talk. Cigar Talk? That's the one.
Well, he had an interview on Cigar Talk. I ain't see that.
But either way, Mill City pumped that shit out, although it was false. And I'm like, yo, you could tell Punch to ask us for an interview, but you can't ask if that shit real. So that was my problem with it. And then I'm getting an interview, and they're gonna try to interview bomb me with Keyshawn. So it's like Keyshawn, remember last interview, me and Keyshawn was on, he talked about when he walking up to us, he punching us in the face. So this ain't my friend. This is a little kid that I watched grow up, now threatening he gonna punch me in the face when he see me. Y'all got him jumping on, and I gotta be the humble one.
You're talking about that interview y'all had with Spencer Fearon.
Right. So then when we had the interview just yesterday, the other day with that city dude, that's why the energy was like that. It ain't like I'm just raw with everybody. No.
You just came into that interview with a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, you threatened to punch me in my face because he wasn't even supposed to be in a meeting. Like, nigga, how you gonna have a meeting with me? I'm brand new, and you gonna sneak a nigga in my interview trying to start some shit? So that's what it was on. It wasn't on me just starting one of the beat.
I will say though, it was good entertainment. Though.
Yeah, he snuck this dude in on me. He snuck Zab on me. It was supposed to be me and him talking. Then he gonna bring up, you said fuck me and Zab. That's what. So my energy is like, all right, these niggas trying to play me now. If they trying to treat 3-on-1, and that's why I was like, I was just shutting up because I wasn't bound down for none of them. Y'all ain't playing me out. So that's what it was, fans. It was not me like that. I was defending myself.
Deep breaths, take a breath.
Yes.
USA. Loyalty over dinero. $2 super chat. Who wins White Tank versus Shakur?
We can't answer that, brother, because that's just all around. If you know boxing, that's a 50-50 fight. Shakur can win the fight if he keeps his
run
distance,
the whole night,
keeps on his feet. But if Tank catches that one shot, Shakur going to sleep.
Oh, so they had you on this sneak attack. That's what it was?
What?
They ambushed? That's what you felt ambushed.
Because look how when he called me on the interview, we was going on the interview just to talk about whatever, and then suddenly Zab came. Cool, that's his co-host, I guess. So then he started like, yo, you said you got a problem with me and Zab, because when he sent me the message to be on the interview by that time after he spread all his bullshit, I like, fuck you, I don't fuck with you and Zab, because this y'all platform, y'all put this bullshit out. So that's what the angle I was coming from. So then he sneaks Zab on there, and then he come up with that. Now it's fine and dandy. I could talk to him about that. But then here come Keyshawn on it. And he come in this old ass nigga. That's how he come in, well, his old ass. So automatically he was like, y'all motherfuckers ain't playing me like that. Well, I held my own and I apologize after because I shouldn't have called Keyshawn a bitch. That's one thing. Nah, because that ain't my character. That's not the character I'm trying to portray anymore, you know. So
what you want to, so you trying to clean up the perception of that interview or how you feel about Keyshawn, vice versa. What it would.
No, I'm just
Do
cleaning
you
up.
regret what you saying? You're regretting what you're saying about or how you spoke about him or spoke to him. I ain't see the whole thing, so I got to be honest. I ain't see the whole interview. I just seen the little snippets here and there. I ain't see the whole thing.
I feel bad about my word choice, not what I felt about him, but I think as a senior, as a living ancestor, I could have scolded him with better words, not bitch ass nigga.
Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna let you know what my dad really trying to say. He did not regret nothing he said. What was said was said. If you give that energy, you're gonna get that energy, and that's how my dad gonna keep it. What he said was perfectly fine.
I just gotta pick better words.
Just if you want a different energy, you come with the energy.
I wanted to say basically you a mama's boy. That's what that's what I should have said. That you a mama's boy. You're not built like that. You're not a dog like that. Because your mother protected you most of your life. Your poor mama rubbing it off. Daddy gonna be like, boy, you better get up and not cry. It's a different mindset being raised just by a male opposed to being raised just by a female. Even if you grew up with 4 brothers, y'all still led by a woman who's a protector. So and then he was trained by his coach was a Olympian female coach. So she was a protector also. So he came from this feminine energy. It's different when you run into that masculine energy in a ring.
Yeah. So, shout out to Thriller. Shout out to the members of the channel. Shout out to Thriller. Shout out to everybody else in the chat. Yo, but I think now I think that now that you're in position, you don't even want to answer who's going to win from a Tank or a Shakur, who's going to win from a Cepeda, because now you in the mix. Now you don't give a damn. I that's the feeling that I'm getting from you right now. Like Shakur, Tank, I don't give a damn.
You're not lying, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get one of them. So whoever it is, I mean, you look what just happened last night. I thought I was getting action, but apparently,
true. But that's for all the fighters out there. Don't play with your food. Don't play with your food. All right? Yeah. Fighters say it themselves. You don't play boxing. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get paid for overtime. So yeah, man. Hey, yo, we saw the clip with you and Bruno Hopkins. That's great seeing y'all having that type of chemistry, collaboration. You know what I'm saying? You sound with somebody that really want to see you be great and do good. How is it? What was if y'all could take anything you could share with us? What was said in that training session y'all had? That training session was a hard training. I think I sparred like 13 rounds that day, then got right on the bag. You know, there's a lot of cameras there and whatnot. So it was like, you know, you got put on that poker face. So that was a hard day, you know, because I was finishing up camp for my fight. And I gained a lot of knowledge. Bernard was right there with my dad. You know, they was coaching in the corner for all those rounds. And I ain't gonna tell you what was said, brother, because I know you got all these rats. No, of course. But I will say it is valuable information that I feel like a fighter at my age and at the stage I'm on does need to hear. And I feel like he's a great mentor. He yells a lot. Hold on, because we didn't yell at you, so that's saying good.
Yeah, I want to grab this before Lewis did his escape. Wait, bring that damn straw back down. Okay, no, Lewis the one who talked about something. Bill Haney 2.0. You need to get off Bill Dick, Lewis. Like what's wrong with you, Lewis? Why are you thinking about Bill Haney while Floyd Schofield talking? He on your mind that much, Lewis? Yeah. You got you on the chokehold, brother. You on the wrong interview, Lewis. Why you
gonna fire that therapist right there? Kid, fire the therapist.
I'm gonna give you the my little exclusive. From here on out, if he want to talk for me, he gonna talk for me. Y'all not gonna decide when my dad want to talk. That's some weirdo stuff.
That's
weird. Get your dad to talk to you.
He don't got a dad. That's the problem.
Why they get mad? Why they get mad? Like, I never hear anybody get mad at no Papachenko or nothing like that. Why they only get mad at the Black and Latino fighters?
Because a lot of Black fighters or Latino fighters, not all of them, but a lot of them grew up not fighters, but people grew up without fathers.
In the community.
Right. So when they see a father, how a father's supposed to act, they automatically like, why he got so much control? Because a father has control his son's frontal cortex is developed.
Yeah.
Even white people have control of their kids, even whether they're in college or whatever, till they're 25, till their frontal cortex is developed. We the only culture that want to put our kids out before they have the capacity to think logically.
Mm-hmm.
So Lewis don't know what he's talking about. They didn't grow up with dads, I don't believe.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the fathers, man. I always said since day one, fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. Shout out to all the fathers, senior, all the seniors, Bill, Ghost Guerrero, Robert Guerrero, Virgil Ortiz Sr., all of them, all the dads, man. I think y'all good for the sport of boxing. And I love that camaraderie, because at least in the sport of boxing, that's when if in the community they always say that there's a lot of fatherless kids in the inner cities, Black Latinos. When you see boxing, that's what you see the opposite. You see the father and son collaboration. You see that type of motivation. You see that. And then you see, all those pictures when it's just you and a kid, and he's young, and then he's growing, now he's a man, and now it's gonna be a new picture when now you're a granddad, and it's like the evolution. And people should be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a beautiful thing to watch. But I guess in our culture, it's something to demonize or something. E-Man, $5 super chat says, has anyone seen or heard anything about Bill Haney? Yeah.
He's spending some of that money. He pimping. Let me stop. That's the joke, Bill. You'll be saying, I've not seen no lawyers. Nah, we don't know what happened to Bill. Bill is enjoying life right now.
Nah, shout out to Bill.
The first time that they could enjoy life right now while he's
ain't nothing else you can do, brother. Let everything die down, then come back to America.
Hey, people, damn it, he got his first loss, in my opinion. Since it's an old contest, quote unquote, and people are saying that he should be that his son should fire him after that.
No, Devin is done.
He's done. Devin is done.
Devin is done, man. Devin is done.
What you think, kid?
Oh, maybe I'm saying it wrong for people that might not understand it. Mentally, subconsciously, when you get knocked out like that or not beat up like that, your brain automatically gonna be ready to shut off as soon as you get hit hard. Like Ashton would never be the same. Anytime you get clicked on this shit, his brain gonna cut off automatically. And that's just what happened to fighters. So Devin is done something. His brain is done. He ain't gonna go in there and get hit like that no more. And
you gotta think about it. He in a weight class with heavy hitters. You got Matias, who's still probably, strong. You got Liam Paro. You got Teofimo. These are all guys that can crack. And if Ryan, did that, and all he was throwing was the left hook, he had nothing else in his arsenal. And I just feel like mentally, Devin won't be the same. Like he needs.
I think that type of done. I think that's logical to say that done in mentally wise, like where you're gonna be now more hesitant than you've been. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think that he won't be the same. I'm not gonna say that he's never gonna become a champion, because nowadays, if you get lined up and you get, you could get a strap. But I think guys, you see like Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao got knocked out cold, I think he still had the confidence because he still got a pop. He still got an equalizer. I think I told that to Zab Judah as well. How he took that loss, the first loss, and how can you come back, from that? Because you still got an equalizer. But you got power, so I think a fighter with power, if they get knocked out like that, I think it might take them a little while to get back into the rhythm of things. But they know that they got a weapon as well. I think when it comes to Devin Haney, he don't got that. So it's like, damn, your defense is slacking, and now you can't hurt that other opponent. So I don't know. I think he need to get a great nutritionist, stay at 140. You know what I'm saying? 147 right now is not some glamour division. Right now it's actually looking like a ghost division right now. But
I say timeout.
Go ahead.
Say timeout. Devin can't fight.
He really can't. He can box.
I'm trying to sit there and listen, and I'm hearing people because they don't understand his Cuban jab that he throw. Devin can't fight. We told y'all that 3 years ago. 4 years ago, he can't fight. They marketed him good. Bill was a genius at marketing, what I told you before. Mm-hmm. They marketed him all the way. They gave him a belt. due to marketing.
Yeah.
He
They
didn't fight for that
did
belt.
give him a belt.
So everybody acting like he didn't earn that belt. He can't fight to the standard that I would want to see, the science of boxing. As you can see, he could do nothing to block the hook. Where was the head movement? Where was the jabbing? Where was everything else? Where was the rolling with it to take some power off of it? All of that. Even Floyd Mayweather Sr. said, I mean, it was
Junior, yeah. He said they born narrow jab. He's seen a lot of mistakes.
Right. So it ain't just me. People can't say, oh, you're capping. It's real. We was in camp with this guy. He can't fight.
He's just a boxer. That's it.
Yeah, he can box decent, but when the motherfucker get on his ass, he can't fight. He can't get on the inside. He can't bang. He can't do none of that.
Did y'all when y'all was in training camp with Sean Porter? Did y'all and Tank was with y'all as well, right?
Yeah.
Y'all never got to spar Tank. Y'all just worked out.
Tank said multiple times, I'm never getting in the ring with that kid.
It's good, and I'll tell you why.
He said it to me.
I'll tell you why. My dad ain't lying on that. Because Tank, when we were in Miami, he had
can't tell.
No, I'm not giving his secrets away. I'm just saying he had some difficulties with the Russians. They was tricky, strong Russian guys. We get put in there with the Russians. We destroy like two of them. It was one short one and one medium-sized one, but we just annihilate them. So I could see where he was like, and then plus,
so that's right there.
I didn't say what happened in that sparring. That's what I was thinking. I was like, did I say what happened in the sparring? But no, I didn't.
John, Tank.
Hey, yo, Pops, Tank to Ohio.
Tank do got everything. We not crapping on Tank. Remember, my son's goal is to be the greatest fighter of all time. To be the greatest fighter of all time, you got to fight the greatest fighters in your era. And as a kid, I would rather him make his mistakes now so he could improve, if so be. So no, but we know Tank got everything. We're not crapping on Tank or none of these fighters.
See, we know this. We know this. Kid Austin is an all-around, but an effective pressure fighter. Is that safe to say?
I agree with you 100%.
He's an all-around effective pressure fighter.
Kid know all five styles of boxing.
I said all around. He's an all-around, but he's an effective pressure fighter.
He's not a pressure fighter.
No. He's a pressure fighter.
You talk about for my last fight, you gotta admit I was a pressure fighter.
No.
Not a pressure
for
fighter.
My last couple fights, but I started
effective. He's not laid down. He's not fighting in the outside. He's not bouncing around the outside and stuff like that.
If you go from my first fights, like all the way up until my 10th,
tell her what you told me. Why you go to swimming?
Oh, I go to swimming because once you hit me, I like, boy, it's time, man.
No, he said he get bored. He like, Dad, if you don't feel it, the punch, he get bored. So I'm going. He could box. Shakur couldn't touch him. Yeah. Shakur couldn't. Devin couldn't touch him.
What I was trying to say is, the example or the story that he was giving me about the tank situation, and then when I seen that Pitbull Cruz, remember after the fight with Pitbull Cruz, they asked Gervonta Davis, would you get in the ring would you give Pitbull Cruz a rematch? And he said, hell no.
That's right.
So what I'm seeing is that Tank doesn't like pressure. Is that
you're not gonna give it away because we ain't gonna give it away because we gotta fight him. So we can't talk about it. Let's change the topic. We don't
just
give
me an answer. Yes or no? Does Tank like pressure?
I know how they could get in their feelings and not want to send a contract. You already know how that side could be at times, so we're gonna leave the Tank thing alone because we want that fight. We not saying nothing else about Tank. But y'all will see when he get in that ring. I said he gonna stop Tank. Everything else, Punch, I told you was true, right? People gonna be shocked when he stopped Tank.
All right. Am my IQ good? Is my IQ good then?
I agree. But how I look at it, like, man, I could be a pressure fighter. I could do it all. Just at the end of the day, I just like fighting.
He's not really a pressure fighter. If you look at Sugar Ray Robinson, and you mix a little Willie Pep in there, then you have a little bit of
I said Marvin Hagler.
No, I didn't use Marvin Hagler because I didn't like his switch. So I didn't put that in there. So I know that what y'all seeing. Y'all just watching a Sugar Ray Robinson, a young version in his prime, y'all gonna see as he get older and be like he's the greatest of all time, because that's what I program him to compete with. So when y'all seeing that, y'all just seeing Willie Pep and that mixed up, and he's trying to process it.
I disagree with when people say that you fight like Sean Porter. I disagree.
Totally.
Yo, and I'm saying, because I'll go back and watch my fights, and I'm being 100% honest. Y'all know I keep it real. I don't fight like Sean Porter,
but he fight like Aaron Pryor.
I was gonna say Aaron Pryor, but
Aaron Pryor is the same one Sean Porter copied off of. So that's why they see the similarities. A short fighter coming in on the inside using his feet and with the aggression. That's what they seeing. But no, it ain't Sean Porter. It's actually Aaron Pryor.
I think that and shout out to Sean Porter. I think that Sean Porter had the stamina. I think that Sean Porter had pressure, but there were certain fights that, like the Andre Berto fight, I think that he would smother his work. I think when it was time to play chess, I don't think that at the highest level, when he had those close fights with Thurman, when he had those close fights with Spence, when he had those close fights, you know what I'm saying, those close fights that he lost, it got to them championship rounds where Thurman was playing chess with you now, and you was more physical than mental, and I think that I see way more of an effectiveness of Kid Austin, in my opinion. But Sean Porter was great in how he was his style. I'm just saying the comparison of Kid and Porter. I never saw Kid and Porter and think about Porter like the way that I think that, who was it saying, Shakur, Keyshawn, they were saying that, or Shakur said in the interview, right? It was Shakur that said it in the interview, right? That you fight like Sean Porter, something like that.
Yeah. Hey, but Porter is a swarmer. That's the style he used. But Porter don't have power in both his hands like Kid is. Mm-hmm. But so he's not a boxer. He's using the swarmer style. Floyd is a boxer puncher. It's a different style. So if you ever see Floyd coming in wild like that, that's just because Floyd just feel like doing that shit. That ain't even the game plan. That's just because he got hit and he like, motherfucker, I'm on. That's all that shit is.
I'm telling y'all, yo. Yeah, when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, God dang, he was telling the truth. I just love fighting. I just love, like, when you hit me with that punch, it's like, ooh,
it's like a massage.
It's almost like that adrenaline rush people be looking for.
That shit is weird, bro. I don't want to get hit in the face.
Nah,
but that's it.
I'm not getting paper cut, bro.
You seen this.
I know. I told you there was gonna be an infamous moment. I told you right away.
I'm gonna send you a video tomorrow of him sparring as a kid. I used to have him sparring without headgear. As a kid. So he was born like, that's why he loved the feel of that punch, because he was raised as a pro boxer. And I said he only 9 years old. And then without it and doing everything you see him doing now. So he was programmed that way. He just loved it. I can't stand it now because he's loving it too much. He loved the blood. He want to live. I'm like, bruh, chill.
Are y'all not entertained?
Hey, it was entertaining to us, man. It's entertaining. I think it's gonna be entertaining, when you get that fight with Bahdi. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch a body with Bahdi, huh?
That was corny. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we gonna buy. Yes, we got a body.
It took me a second too. I was like, what?
John, you need John, you need a hug, brother. We are embracing you, and we are sending spiritual blessings to you, brother.
Send me your cash app on Instagram. I'm gonna pay for your therapy.
We ain't paying for shit for John. But John, we love you, my good brother. Have a good night.
I'm saying the last time we spoke, you know what I'm saying, Senior was talking a lot of, he's saying that you're gonna kill somebody, murder somebody, and all that stuff.
I don't know. Yo, listen.
No, you go, hey, kid, if you're gonna finesse Bahdi, it's all right. I'm not finesse him.
No, he gonna body. I mean, Bahdi is gonna be laid out just like Ashton was laid out, and because we gotta make a statement. Then we gotta fight Ashton and make another statement.
You gotta fight Ashton?
Nah. If he wanted that bad,
we gotta give him a chance to go back, because if he step out of the way where we could fight Bahdi, then we owe him a chance to fight us.
Yeah, he gonna have his retirement. He gotta have his retirement.
It's not H2O. That's it, man. You gotta move on. Moving forward.
We'll see how it goes. But you gotta think, Bahdi. I feel like he on that high horse because he did what he did. That's cool and all.
I love that.
But
should be. He should be. The referee tried to keep him from celebrating, man. What you feel about that?
Got more by his shorts and shit. The man jumped on the road. God damn.
Say, yo, leave
mad
him,
as hell.
man. He got adrenaline pumping right now.
He mad as hell. Ashton wasn't supposed to lose. Let me tell you. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that company. But Ashton wasn't supposed to lose. The ref, everybody, man. Look at everybody's face around that table, around the whole ring. Slow it down and look at their face. Everybody pissed off. He like fucked up the bag.
He effed up the bag right there. Man.
I'm glad, brother.
He effed up the bag. That was their main guy. He had his main girl and his main guy, and they had millions of followers. He fucked up the bag.
The bag. Come on, H2O. Don't worry, H2O. You could come back, brother. I get back in the gym. Get back in the rhythm of things.
He evaporated. He need a new name, new marketing. He ain't fluid no more. He ain't fluid no more.
How you trying to say he's Detroit water?
Detroit water. That's crazy.
You trying to say he's Flint, Michigan water there?
His name is Flint.
Yeah, Flint. That'd be his name.
That's crazy. Y'all stop playing with that man like that.
Why you do that punch?
All right, man. I'm sorry, man.
Do you want to see
and I got it. You got to shout out to the Dominican people. You got to.
Dímelo, let's go. What you got? What you gonna eat? What you go? Yo, when you come to New York City, man, don't worry. I take you to a good Dominican place and stuff like that. You get your Dominican food. You know what I'm saying? You get your platinum on. You gonna be like, yo.
They got a good Dominican boxing gym there.
Gym?
Yeah.
Nah, man, we don't box out here, man.
They go like baseball and shit still.
We got baseball, got dominoes. You know what I'm saying? We got that little, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not the lifestyle.
Yo, you know, once I'm told that he was brought Dominican out of New York, followers went up like crazy. That's our biggest market in New York. They waiting for Madison Square Garden. Watch.
I'm telling you, East Coast is where it's at.
We're gonna be
Don't stay too long in Texas. Don't stay too long on the West Coast. Come on the East Coast.
I think the fans getting bored though. So do you got another question? Smash.
I got a question for you.
Answer that. Maribel Colon, Dominican food over Mexican food. I know you like your Mexican food.
Who?
Watch the Dominican food, son.
I know what Dominican food is.
No, you from New York, but y'all moved. You moved.
Yeah, he did. Pup did, and Pup don't know nothing about it.
That's what I'm saying. You moved.
When he see how loud we are, he be like, "Damn, why you so loud?" When he see how loud we are in New York, he gonna lose his goddamn mind. We from New York and we Dominican. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it though. I ain't gonna lie. I tried Cuban food, but Mexican food.
Don't say nothing wrong about no Mexican food.
Nah,
you got to use Mexican followers. That food
authentic Cuban, and that's what I'm saying. It gotta go to the region. You feel me? Like you get your Cuban food in Miami.
I did. They gave me. That was the first time I ate the whole fish with the head on it. I was like, what the hell?
But you went to the mom and pop restaurant.
It all depends.
It looked
no, he didn't go to like mom and pop, the people that's really cooking. They made it.
You know when the plate of food is like $7, ain't no $20 when that
I don't think so.
that good
$40 one that they had the
white too expensive Cuban. Nah, you gotta go to the mom and pop Cuban.
We're gonna be in New York soon.
Yeah. I hope Mason and Keyshawn do fight. That'll be a good fight. Yeah. I was trying to promote that because Mason will fuck Keyshawn up. And I'm sorry, I watched the boy. Mason would destroy Keyshawn. It would be too crazy. Mason would destroy Carmelo. That kid.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
Because
he's too young right now.
They both the same age.
You sport Carmel? You sport?
He was a baby. He was too small.
Yeah, he was.
I watched it. The young bro. He's gonna be great as he get older.
You're tripping on that part, though.
Right now, Mason will beat him.
You think so?
I know so. Right now, Mason will beat him.
We always have a disagreement, so I disagree a lot.
He will beat him. I said right now. So I hope when the people decide to run, look at his right now.
He was touched up 2 fights ago or a fight ago, not the last fight, the fight before. Carmel.
But Carmel, just like he right there.
No,
he fight. There is a risk. There is a risk to that type of style. But that's what the fans like,
But me personally, I feel like Carmel, just like he another fighter who got that dog in him. We haven't seen if Mason got that dog in him because in the sparring he don't. But if he grew, maybe.
That's how I say it.
What you feel about this? I never asked you this question because I know a lot of people feel high on Emiliano Vargas. What do you feel about Emiliano Vargas?
Hold on, you might as well not even say that.
Fernando Vargas' youngest son.
Ask the question again and don't say that.
Yeah,
Ask the question again. Ask the question again.
How you feel about Emiliano Vargas?
See, that's the answer. We don't feel nothing about him.
I feel like about time. At least John said something that made sense this time. He's a hype job, but he got a legend as a dad, and who knows? Maybe he could. He takes it serious, so maybe he might do something in the sport.
He has.
My dad says he has, so he has.
No, we got to change.
The
therapist said change the word.
He got me.
That therapy. Yeah, we got to take it to a new therapist.
I think any child that was born on silk sheets and raised in mansions and things like that, their desire is not going to be like a motherfucker that came from the projects, that mama's on drugs and he had to jog to that gym every day, didn't have nobody to take him and grind it. I think when he stepped in the ring with one of them dogs, he gonna cur out, he gonna get hurt. Just like his daddy did in a way.
The way he was about, like, it seemed like it was coming off. I was like, hold on,
it might
bro.
be like a repeat, like his daddy did to get De La Hoya and stuff like that. In Trinidad, it's like the purr came out a bit. So I mean, he tried to fight back. So the son, I think, is a carbon copy.
Think so? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think he's good. I think he's the best. For me, in my opinion, he's the best out of all.
Yeah.
We was fun.
Yeah, in Vegas, brother. Him and Amado.
We won.
Yeah, the one that beat Sean Garcia.
They changed plans on us.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to fight him?
They spar him. After they agreed, then they did the research, and I think his daddy was like, then the excuse came.
Yeah, PTSD came back.
Man, you trying to spar to beat these guys up? You trying to spar to get some good work and get better?
It depends.
Because it seems like you wanted to spar to kick his ass.
If you come in that ring and we working, and I sense you working, then I will work with you to an extent. Because my dad always doesn't want me to go for a knockout and sparring. But if you come in that ring, just think you about to come up off me, make a name, or just if I have a feeling, even if I sense it, that you trying to just come in here and show off, I'm gonna put you in your place.
I mean that's the wave right now. Unfortunately, people are getting their clout off sparring right now, man.
Why not?
I'm gonna spar somebody, man. I'm kind of heavy. Let me spar, Anthony Joshua, and let me hit him with a right hand, and then boom, turn off the camera, or post it up and say, hey man, Anthony Joshua with the right hand.
That's why everyone who goes in there in that ring and spar, you gotta be on your A game, because they can do whatever they want. It's their phone, it's their camera. It's not ethically right, but at the end of the day, if they could come up off you, why not? It's free game.
Shout out to Headbangers. I've seen them sparring.
Yeah, I used to watch them spar.
Yeah, they got some good sparring with Barry Hunter.
That's fighting right there.
That's fighting right there. Yeah, East Coast. You
know Barry Hunter?
Barry Hunter.
He was in the care with us and stuff like that. We talking like regular. They always had good fighters. It's just a lot of times the streets take a lot.
Yeah. But man, leave. Of course, Bahdi. I want Bahdi next.
What do you think about the fight?
That fight?
Yeah,
I think has great momentum now. I mean, it has more of a steam now. If we keep talking about it and stuff like that, because Bahdi's from Canada. So I don't know if he's gonna go to social media. I don't know how's his social media presence. So I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I think with that performance, I think it's gonna be more of it's gonna be better than the H2O fight right now.
I'm telling you.
I think it has that momentum. He did his thing. And a lot of people saying that he got the knockout of the year already. So that's a selling point right now. And now you got to stop that train.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
because now the illusion is that he could do that a kid.
Oh yeah, I seen so many comments like that. But one, how my mentality already is. Then like I think right there, my son gonna be a month old. So it's like I go look at him and then I go out to fight. Why do you think I'm coming to play with him?
The difference is we know that any boxer could get knocked out, they get caught like that. So we're gonna train so he don't do that to kid. So I don't know why they think we're gonna come here not prepared.
Yo, look at that.
What he said.
Y'all remember Wilbur? He the one who hit me the hardest to this day.
And Floyd always said that. And do you know we fought Wilbur 3 times and beat him twice?
Yeah.
And he only beat us once.
But Wilbur was humble.
Wilbur knocked some sense to his ass, dropped him. He got up and still beat Wilbur that fight. So it don't matter. That's why I said
I didn't know. I know. I still to this day the ref is bogus. I did not get knocked down. What I did was I took a knee because I seen 2 of him and I was like, boy, what?
He clunked the fuck.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That was the first time I got hit on my
need
ear.
to learn how to take a knee.
That was the first time I got hit on my ear in the amateurs. I was like, what this boy done hit me with? So I shook it off.
Got up and still beat his ass.
I was like, I gotta start boxing. You can't outdog everybody.
So wait, if this real guy know about Wilbur, why you not sitting there talking about how good Floyd is? If you were there to see in the amateurs, you know Floyd could box because he beat your favorite guy, Wilbur.
Not even his favorite guy. That's another amateur fighter.
Oh, the amateur fighter.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is he know Floyd could box. Why he not saying this kid could really box? Like,
yeah, brother. Where my credentials at, brother?
Wilbur.
Like he said, where's my credentials at, brother? Tell him what I did in the amateurs.
Well, Punch, we looking forward to fighting Zepeda after he figure who he gonna fight to get the belt. If he go that way, we looking forward to fighting Tank. But I think Tank is gonna drop the belt and go up to 140 to fight somebody.
I mean, on your IG, kid said that he just finished talking to Oscar De La Hoya about a body, but is there any other? If you can't get the body,
Keyshawn.
if you can't get if you can't get body,
we said Keyshawn. We asked Keyshawn to send a contract.
How about Zepeda though?
I'll take Zepeda.
Zepeda's going to fight for a title. He ain't going to fight us.
Right, he probably ain't going to go.
He going for a title somewhere. He going to go get a title.
But they said that he not getting the Shakur fight.
He got 4 other options. That's why they could turn down the Shakur one. Remember,
so you think he's going to get Dennis then?
I don't know which one he got. I think he got 4 in the pick.
I think he's going after that
Ukraine, Dennis.
The Ukrainian, the one who just won that belt, because that would be the easiest fight for him to get a title.
Top rank though.
Yeah,
all of them is top rank. They're gonna have to do business anyway.
Yeah. And Loma's out. Loma's not gonna be fighting to the end of the year. What you feel about that? There's some people that be like, hey, yo, that Loma is running and stuff. What you feel about that situation with the Loma tank?
Loma got his money. He did what he needed to do in the sport. He 36 or 37, and he got kids. Like, let that man relax.
Yeah,
his body ain't how it was when he was in his 20s. He might need an
and he got his ass whipped in.
I've been saying it for a while. I said this, that even if you saw the post-fight interview after the Devin-Haney fight, and the post-fight interview in the locker room, not in the ring, the post-fight interview in the locker room after the Camboso fight, he said, like, I really don't want to do this. The only reason why I did is that I did it for my father, and I respect my father. He said he didn't want to end the career in that note, you know what I'm saying, with the Devin-Haney. But you could see it that he, like, you know, when you get a win and you excited, and Loma was just like he's out of it. Like, he's been fighting all his life since he was a kid, and
he don't need to do it no more. So get out the way.
And all he wanted was that undisputed. He sees that, man, I gotta get him. And it's not even. I don't even think that is the fighter. It's actually, and you can answer this better because you're the fighter. It's not fighting. It's more like the training camp, like another training camp after another training camp, and another training camp just to get undisputed. I'm too old for that. I think that's
it. Probably weighs on him mentally. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what he got. I mean, he went to war for his country. We don't know what he's seen, what he gone through. He might, really need some time.
All right, so that real Ross boxing, get 99 cents and give it to Punch, and I answer that question. At least 99 cents.
Hey, yo, blow pops don't even cost 99 cents no more.
And I give you that advice, but you got to pay for something. Nothing is free in life, brother.
I'll give you something free, brother, because I would love a fighter, a pro, to give me something.
But you never seen how you fight. How are you going to advise if you don't even know how you fight?
I'm going to just say, One, it's boxing. You're going to get hit. So go in that ring knowing that you might end up like Ashton Silva and never underestimate your opponent. And two, stay away from women. Don't have no kids because you look young. I'm a hypocrite. My bad. But,
I was about to say.
And then three, stay in the gym, stay focused. Boxing is just all about, discipline. And once you got that discipline, then everything comes. And who knows, you might blow up 3 years from now and be rich. And if you're rich, you owe me a percentage of that money for that advice. There you go.
So any last words? I'm senior, junior, phenom in the 135-pound division. Number 2 rank in the WBA. One fight away, a final elimination away to get that Tank, man, fight or be in position where, hey, yo, think about this. If you are ordered to fight Tank and you got to put pressure on the WBA, put pressure on Guillermo. Imagine if he drops the belt not to fight you. Wow.
What would y'all would owe my dad?
Did what you said?
Duck.
Now, I wouldn't say.
Then you would say I'm a prophet, wouldn't you?
Now, listen, it could be two things to that, though. Tank could be, ducking, which would the thing I would think. Or he might be like, why face this young dude?
Right.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. If the whole boxing world criticizes Canelo Alvarez not to face David Benavidez and criticize Spence and Bud Crawford not to face the mandatory and Jerome Bruce Ennis, then Gervonta Tank Davis gonna get the same criticism not to fight his mandatory and Kid Austin.
Do the same exact
hey,
thing.
Bro, wouldn't it be so
That's
crazy,
the way
though?
they do things now in boxing. They don't respect it like back in the day. It's like we're the hard way. No matter who make it to number one, they deserve to be fighting. They're not champions now.
Me realistically, I feel like Tank just get in those like fights so he can get out. Like,
yeah, I believe so.
He getting the millions.
But Tank is the same. Shout out to Tank, but Tank is the same guy that fights Frank Martin, that fights that fought Hector Luis Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That fought Pitbull Cruz, that fought Rolly Romero. So
Pitbull Cruz was a nobody. The only reason Pitbull Cruz blew up
that fight made him famous.
Right. So he picked a nobody. Most of the ones he picked was nobodies. Who did he really beat that was that great? Frank Martin?
You got it.
Or somebody that he made come down from a lower weight class and move up to a heavier division. They be like, oh, he got so much power. Yeah, to that small nigga. Oh, pardon me, not nigga. To the small dude. So it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Mayweather did it well, and that's his protege. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. But if y'all feel like he fought A-level fighters, then somebody tell me. Because Tank never fought an A-level fighter, except Ryan, not even an A-level fighter. He just got
a shout out to Ryan, but even Ryan was not even a former world champion or champion at the time that he fought.
See, so he's not even like that fighter, like that A-level fighter. He a YouTuber, basically, that could fight.
Hey, he won 15 national titles.
Most people that win national titles don't turn out to be good pro fighters. They good amateur fighters. People that go to the Olympics, people that go to the Olympics like Shakur, they're decorated amateur fighters. Pro fighting and amateur fighting is totally different. So then they come to the pros and they try to reprogram themselves. That's why they get different coaches. Now they trying to learn to fight like a pro. Too late. The ones that was fighting like a pro since a kid that usually didn't make it in the amateurs is the one that's gonna dominate.
What's that belt? What's that belt, kid? What's that belt?
Our WBA international title will grant us the right to fight Tank Davis whenever we choose to call for a title shot. We don't have to wait for him.
You see that this thing shining too.
All right, then. So they got in position for a Tank. They got to be pushing. They got to be pushing that fight.
Tank right now is resting.
Knockout Bahdi. He ain't gonna get Loma. You should call out him right now. You should call out Tank now because he ain't fighting Loma.
No, they said they waiting to see what Zepeda gonna do.
Yeah,
Zepeda is rightfully the one. We can't jump over Zepeda till he make up his mind.
Coda, yes, we will beat Frank Martin.
Easy. I said that 2 years ago.
Okay.
I would like to fight Frank Martin though, to gauge Floyd power against Tank power. Because our goal, if Floyd knock Frank out clean by the second round, what would they be saying?
But then again, I agree with you 100%. But me personally, I wouldn't be satisfied because it feels like Tank probably wasn't the same, and I just clipped the chin, and he just had PTSD, and he just went out. So me personally, I wouldn't be satisfied because it's like, dang, like.
Oh, so you get somebody hand me down that's
I want somebody that like Cruz, someone that gave him a tough fight, or someone that he couldn't knock out. But Frank Martin got sent to the shadow realm, so.
The shadow realm.
Yeah, so I don't want that.
I wish Cruz was in our weight class. That would have been a good fight for the 3 rounds it would have lasted.
I think I would have stopped.
I think it would have gone further. It'll be competitive. It would have
been impossible.
It'll be competitive.
Impossible. It would have been impossible. It would have been impossible because the body. You think about that.
I think he would have got a body.
Most of them guys, Tank, Cruz, they can't take body shots. People can say whatever they want. I know what I see, and I know what I seen.
And we gonna enjoy the journey.
Have you ever seen somebody hit Tank with a body shot?
No.
Too tough?
No.
Yeah, right. You're not supposed to tell.
I know, my fault. But at the end of the day, Tank is getting the fights that he can get. Nobody's stepping up to the plate at that top level, so we can't really criticize the opponents he's getting. He's just doing what he got to do to get those opponents out of the way. So at the end of the day, you got to give the man his respect because he worked hard for it. He's been through a lot, and he doing what he got to do. He's knocking everybody up. So why can't you say it's not his fault that Shakur and the man getting in the ring? So
right,
wherever he fighting, that's who he fighting. But he's getting the job.
Shakur not getting in that ring with
Tank. Oh no, Shakur. I feel like Shakur getting clipped. Shakur getting clipped.
Right, Shakur. I would put Shakur on that table.
Facts, man. Facts. Yeah. So, folks, again, any last words? Hopefully, you get the body fight later on this year. Whether it's going to be the Zone, it's going to be Netflix. I wish that would have been a great card, though. Y'all on the Mike Tyson.
I Game of Thrones, y'all. Y'all messing up with my House of Dragons and shit. I got it on Tebow. Abdullah May said KO Kid. Why would you say that, Terrell? Is that Terrell? Terrell, why would you say that? No, he don't know. These are just people that don't know. Abdullah, in the 5th round, Abdullah wouldn't make it to the 5th round. And did you send the same shit 5 times? I'm sorry, we gotta go, but we told him we was gonna answer that question. And we hope y'all have a good night, John. You was good tonight, John. You seem like you took off that special cap from your classes. Talk about somebody scared of Abdullah. You sick. Okay. If that sound fruity, well, bring your mama here. You'll find out that fruity. We can go at it, y'all. I love you. Yo, we rank. I tell y'all asses up. No Diddy.
All right, I want you to go to your therapist 9:00 in the morning.
I got tomorrow at 5.
All right. Man, shout out to Kid Austin. Shout out to Floyd Schofield Sr. Everybody in the chat, man. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. Hey, yo, subscribe to the channel, everybody. For real, man. Smash that like button and share this live. Share this interview. Let's go, baby. And shout out to all the boxing content creators doing their thing. Shout out to everybody. God bless everybody. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals 2 champions. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.